Dear friends, I am Anitha, one of the OET aspirants at Edgeskll International. Today I am here to share with you some of my learning experiences at Edgeskll platform. First of all, Edgeskll is a non-profit platform and we have only one mentor, Dr. Father Salim Joseph, and our mission is empower each other and grow together. Therefore, we are welcoming all OET aspirants around the world to be a part of it with a vision of English for life. And we have multiple social media channels such as EduSkills OET YouTube channel, Telegram, Facebook, Instagram, etc. So, for more details, you can contact our mentor. The mobile number has been given at the description box. And we have 5 playlists available at our OET Skills YouTube channel. So OET Reading 365 sessions free, OET Writing Made Easy previous recordings, OET Speaking Made Easy previous recordings, OET Listening sessions recordings, Beginners OET step-by-step free OET training links, previous live sessions and so on. So please do like, share and subscribe. Today I'm going to briefly highlight the top tips of episode 12 done by our mentor. So I have noted down important points. Just I'm going to say it one by one. Our father mainly concentrated on reading part C, strategies and tips at the previous session. First thing is OET question analysis. So 80% to 90% success depends on it as per father. So once we know to analyze the question, 80 to 90% of success depends on it. And the question has two parts. One is question stem and answer option. In B part there are 3 answer options and C part there are 4 answer options. So first thing to analyze the question is underline the hedging words or keywords. So what are the keywords or hedging words? Name, cause, effect, singular, plural, modal verbs and tense. Okay. Then next one is hedging words in the answer option. Concept based means subject based on one subject or more than one subject. So this is called concept based. Then differentiating keyword. Differentiate between each option. So in each option it is different. Then emotion based keyword. The attitude of the author. What is the attitude of the author? Next one is father has given examples by showing in different questions about what are the 3 types of hedging words and also in the question stem. Now I am going to say what are the main basic things to master or the strategies used in reading part C. First thing is hedging words, name, look for answer after contrast word, ignore the subject complement, understand the topic sentence, synonyms, synonymous language, paraphrasing and elimination. These are the important strategies used. Then now I am going to talk about the elimination tips. What are the elimination tips we needed? Fact, opinion. So look for the modal verbs. Then look for absolutes. Look for opposites. Look for singular and plural. Look for general and particular. Look for tense. Look for sequence. Then I am going to highlight some more in detail. For example, if there is a negative expression based question, so we have to search for an answer which is not in the text. That is a clue. Then when there is a conjunction, it must be the answer or usually it is the answer. It is an answer. If one of the option has a conjunction and the longest answer option mostly will be the right one. Then meaning of the sentences, in case of a sentence has an absolute word, the meaning of the sentence should also be an absolute. Then only it will be eliminated. Then if a contrast word is there, the latest contrast word, which is at the end of the, not at the beginning, which contrast word is given at the latest, and after that will be an answer. And if it is a name based question, if a name of a person or an organization or a disease or something is at the question stem, then we have to directly swoop down to the name. And in an opinion based question, when a person's opinion, an absolute can be an answer. So then that sentence won't be an absolute also. When the absolute will be eliminated when that option also, sentence also an absolute. But in opinion based question, that sentence won't be an absolute. Then regarding some more details about the strategies. When there are two straight opposites, one of them will be the answer and the other two options can be eliminated. Identify the keywords repeated in the text. That is another clue. Then match the keywords with the keywords in the answer options. Always when you see a keyword in the question stems keyword, we need to match it with the answer options. Sometimes option says general. This is another clue. Sometimes the one of the options says something in general for something happening all around the world about some information. But the text says that in particular, that is about one particular country. So we may confuse that option is the answer. So usually that option will be wrong. So that these are the points we need to be careful as per father. So then other one, summarize. We need to learn to summarize the text and speak out the summary of the text. Then focus on the nature of the language and eliminate the wrong answers. Then modal verbs. We need to focus on modal verbs. Then I just want to point out about the absolute words, the common absolute words, and also father always the extreme pole like always and never, all and few. So these are the extreme points. So what is coming in between? Between all and never comes often, most of the time, sometimes, seldom, rarely. So in that the extreme poles are always and never. These are the absolutes. Then all is an absolute. Then most, many, a few comes in between and few at the last. This is an absolute. So the common absolute words used are always, never, only, completely, entirely, all, none, never, every, always, etc. Then I just want to point one more important thing, that is conjunctions. So the formula for to know the conjunctions are fanboys. So this is a wonderful tip. That is, fanboys means for, F for, A for and, N for nor, B for but, O for or, then Y for yet, and S for so. These are the conjunctions. Then some of the synonyms for the must. This is very common. The modal verb were used in the OET reading parts. So just want to highlight that. The synonyms are ensure, ought to, have to, required to, necessary to, oblique to, essential, precondition, prerequisite, imperative, got to, obligation, and mandatory. Then just want to mention one more thing about the modal verbs, that is present, past, and function. For example, can is a present tense, could is a past, and the function is ability, possibility, and permission. In case of may, The past tense will be might, and possibility and advice, recommendation. Possibility is the function. Then in case of should, the function is advice, recommendation, suggestion. Then in case of must, it is necessity and obligation. These are the functions. These are some examples. I think I have mentioned the main points included in the episode 12. Thank you, Father Saline, for giving me this opportunity to share my experience.